Right then, this will be episode number 20... What are we up to? 28.
What's bingo for 28?
One little duck and a fat woman. Let's have the jingle.
Sure.
Quack, quack.
Quackity quack.
Welcome to the Tuesday Show, episode 28.
28.
With CJ and Ted.
And today,
this week, we will be talking about technology.
Technology on the Tuesday Show.
On the Tuesday Show, and we'll also be speaking to Shiraz. Quack, quack.
Quackity quack.
Quackity quack.
Quack, quack, quack.
So here we are again.
Quack. Quackity quack. Quack, 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 quack. Sorry.
Okay.
Here we are again. Yep.
So, CJ.
Hi.
What is your favourite piece of technology?
That's a great question.
I know.
I guess at the moment it's probably my gaming computer.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mainly, not because it was the most expensive, but it's just the nicest bit of tech that I own.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got a nice phone. I've got a nice computer that we use here in the studio, but nothing really quite compares to my gaming computer.
Okay.
It's just all powerful.
All powerful.
All hail the all-powerful gaming PC.
How powerful is it?
It's very powerful.
Is it more powerful than big game?
What's big game?
Well, like a lion or a tiger.
Oh, you mean, okay.
I was just sticking with the game theme.
Oh, right, okay. So it's more powerful than venison.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
It's more powerful than wood pigeon.
Gosh. Although venison is a little deer.
It is a little bit. Too fast for me, dude.
Dear. Animals and computers, not to be mixed.
No.
Although, do you have plenty of RAM?
I do have plenty of RAM. And a goat.
Oh dear, oh dear. So we're going to be talking about technology, and we're also going to be speaking to Shiraz.
Looking forward to that.
We are, and I think before that, what we'll do is we'll have some music.
Sure.
What have we got coming up first?
Track number 1 today comes from GG Fearn. This is brand new to the show, and this track is called "Deal with the Devil."
Another day, chaos parade. Domestic life comes hand in hand with the night. To use on you, your partner too. Roses, they are painted, your perfect view is tainted. I looked in the mirror one night. Suddenly my soul takes flight. I made a deal with the devil. He promised he would keep it if I kept it a secret. I made a deal with the devil. I don't know why he picked me, I guess there's something clicked. But living without your soul, it ain't so bad. I never really had one anyway. I never really had one anyway. I never really liked the boys round town, but the devil, he is different. The other boys are ignorant. Sure, his eyes might be black, but I think that I like it. I'm not gonna deny it. But now I stare in the mirror all night. Suddenly my soul takes flight. I made a deal with the devil. He promised he would keep it if I kept it a secret. I made a deal with the devil. I don't know why he picked me, I guess there's something clicked. But living without your soul, it ain't so bad. I never really had one anyway. Now I stare in the mirror all night. Suddenly my soul takes flight. I made a deal with the devil. He promised he would keep it if I kept it a secret. I made a deal with the devil. I don't know why he picked me, I guess there's something clicked. But living without your soul,
GG Fearn, Deal with the Devil. That's a great track.
I really enjoyed that.
I really like that. That was really good. That. Really good.
One thing I've noticed on this show, which I can't remember if I've mentioned before or not, but we play a lot of music that isn't really our normal style.
Yeah.
But it's all good stuff.
Yeah.
I haven't come across a track yet that I've kind of gone, yeah, I don't really like that.
Yeah.
Everything I'm kind of going, yeah, I like that. It's
I
good.
really like that.
Yeah,
I really do
good.
like that. That's cool.
Independent scene is, something to...
Well, the great thing about the independent scene is that is really helped by technology.
Absolutely.
Talking of tech.
What's your favourite piece of technology, Ted?
My favourite piece of technology would be the... Do you know what? You would have thought I would have
thought about
that beforehand. Even when I asked you that question, you would have thought that I'd have some sort of idea in mind for myself.
Is it your rampant rabbit?
It is not. It is my adjustable screwdriver.
Adjustable screwdriver?
No. I don't know what it is, actually. Well, I use my phone a lot. I use computers.
The problem now is, I think, because technology is just ubiquitous. It's there.
It's everything.
So to kind of pick a favourite, I think, is quite difficult, as you're now discovering. Because we just use it all the time. It's
my car.
There.
My car.
Your car?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the car.
Well, yeah, there is that.
But then I wouldn't be here if there wasn't for computers and equipment and microphones.
And phones.
Because there wouldn't be any point.
Exactly.
And I wouldn't know when to turn up because I wouldn't have spoken to you on the phone.
Precisely.
The telephone.
Exactly.
Or light.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be getting dark.
Yeah, true.
Everything's technology.
Everything's
technology.
That's it. It's ubiquitous now. It's just there. I love that word, ubiquitous. Sorry.
Yeah.
Ubiquitous.
This episode is sponsored by the word
ubiquitous. It just means always there.
Yeah.
It's for those that don't know. Yeah, and I think that's kind of the problem. To kind of say, what's your favourite? Yeah, it's like saying, well, what's your favourite mobile phone? Well, I know some people do have a favourite mobile phone, but to me, a phone's a phone.
Yeah.
It has a purpose.
Yeah.
So as long as I've got one, I think I'm kind of happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as I can message and phone and check Facebook and what have you, I'm kind of happy, you know. I wouldn't be happy with an old-timey pick up the handset and
3210 or whatever.
Whirl the wheel around.
Oh, one of those. Yeah.
Stick the earpiece next to my ear, like the old style. You know,
yeah.
And then talk into a big box. And go.
Or one of the early car phones. Do you remember those that came with a big block, like the battery and everything?
Yeah, man.
Well, all the gubbins.
What happened to car phones?
Mobile phones happened.
Oh, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah, we just kind of moved on to something else.
That's like it was a big thing at one point. You had to have a phone in your car.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kind of defeats the point of the car phone warehouse, really, doesn't it?
It does rather.
Yeah. What do they sell? Mobile phones. That's not a car phone.
Well, it is when you put it in the car.
But it's not. It's a mobile phone.
Yeah,
or a cell phone if you're from the States.
Yeah, but the thing is, it is plugged in when you plug it in.
It may not be plugged in. It could be on Bluetooth.
It could be. Then it's the it's still it's a mobile phone. It's mobile.
Exactly.
Well, actually, even car phones were mobile phones because they were mobile because you were moving about.
Precisely.
Unless you ran out of fuel.
Yeah, but it was still in a car and could be mobile.
But I remember this. I never had a car phone, but my dad had a car phone. Yeah.
What car did he have for that?
Ford. I don't know. He had a few different cars.
Ford. Yeah. Just pick a name. Austin. I don't know.
I'm on the spot there. Vauxhall.
Yeah.
Is that a car?
It had 4 wheels. That's all I know. 4 wheels and a steering wheel.
Ford's Peugeot 405. Do you remember that 405?
Not exactly. I imagine if you showed me one, I'd go, yeah, that's a 405.
No, I'm not going to go to those lengths.
No, there's no point.
Yeah.
I don't remember them per se.
No.
Do you remember the Ford Anglia?
I remember. Yes, I know what it is.
Yeah. I always wanted one.
I know. We've discussed this before.
Have we?
We have.
God.
And I said, well, it's a strange looking beast.
Yeah.
Or words to that effect.
Yeah, so's your face.
Yeah. Great fun. Anyway, technology.
Yeah.
Cars are technology.
Yes, cars are tech.
Television's technology.
Mm-hmm. Where would we be without a TV?
I don't know. Do you know what? When was the last time you watched TV?
Weeks ago.
Yeah, because I can't remember.
Yeah, genuine. But the stupid thing, because I record TV shows on my TiVo box, and I haven't actually turned my TV on for a long time.
There's no need, is there?
I've been too
just
busy.
record stuff.
But I've been too busy.
Job done.
But usually I'll watch all the stuff over the weekend, and I've just been that busy. I haven't had time.
I don't watch television. I've got a television. I don't switch it on.
Yeah, so I can't remember last time I turned mine on. Don't even know if it still works.
No. Hey ho.
Could be knackered, yeah. Who knows?
And the only thing I do watch, as we have discussed before, is what's it called? Talking Pictures TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the old-timey talking pictures.
Other than
TV,
that,
yeah.
I wouldn't even bother turning it on.
Yeah.
But there we go.
So my TV may be dead, so I'm going to call it Schrodinger's TV.
Okay.
So, well, I don't know if it's dead until I
Well,
try
no,
and turn
that's
it
right.
on.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I usually just watch stuff on my phone.
That's the thing,
So
isn't
YouTube and stuff like that. I mean, I have noticed there's a new podcast on YouTube. It's called The Tuesday Show.
Oh, okay.
Yes. If we haven't already mentioned it, the Tuesday Show is now on
The Tube.
The Tube. It's on the YouTube. So you can find it there. At the moment, you can first find the first 9 episodes of Series 1.
Nice.
And that will continue to be updated.
Why have I not been getting notifications of this?
I don't know.
Shocking behaviour.
Maybe you're not subscribed.
I am subscribed.
Well, you should make sure at home that you're subscribed.
Yes. And get the bell on, folks. Click on the bell so you get your notifications.
Subscribe, click on the bell and all that sort of thing. And same goes for here as well. If you're listening on iTunes, make sure that you, give us 5 stars, subscribe, click the like, share with friends.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, all of that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
did you know we got a 3-star from somebody?
Did we? Only 3? Out of a possible
5.
Oh.
I was shocked.
I'm shocked.
Now, I'd like to say to people...
Why did you do that?
I'd like to say to people, I don't mind that you want to give us 3 stars. That's absolutely fine.
Mm-hmm.
What I would appreciate, though, is a reason. Because what you've done is you've rated us, so we've got 5 ratings overall.
Oh, yeah.
4 of them are 4 ratings overall. 3 of them are 5 stars.
Oh, yeah.
1 of them is a 3-star.
Yep.
And not a single person has written anything as to why they've given us said ratings. And like I say, 5 stars, you don't need a reason. We're 5 stars. We're awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
But 3 stars, come on. Have the gumption. Own up to it.
Yeah.
Tell us why.
Yeah.
What do you want? There's clearly something you weren't 100% au fait with. Just pop a quick review on.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're not going to upset us.
No.
We're grown adults.
Yeah.
You know.
Or get in touch.
Yeah. Email us. cjandted@thetuesdayshow.co.uk.
Good. Moving on. Should we have some more music?
I think we should.
Yes. And this time we are going to have SubClass with My Valentine.
I'll believe you now. And although the truth may hurt, I'd rather it came from you. They've taken it all away. Now it's gone without a trace. They told you it was a shame, and that there's always another way. So
by SubClass on the Tuesday Show podcast.
Super.
SubClass on the Tuesday Show podcast.
Cool tune.
Tune. What a tune.
What a tune indeed. Anyway, so later on we're going to be speaking to Shiraz.
Yeah.
But just rolling back in terms of technology, one thing that we had hoped to do was use the setup that we currently got where we plug in a mobile phone to our equipment, as it were.
We have the technology.
We have the technology, except for the fact that we both sport an iPhone.
Yeah, we both sport the latest versions of iPhones.
Which is great, but we have a normal, what do you call that? Like a normal
3.5mm jack.
3.5mm jack out of the studio equipment. Which of course means that we need to have a, what do you call it?
A lightning adapter.
A lightning adapter.
Yeah.
I've got one.
I'll say, I've got one. Yeah. I know exactly where it is.
We both have one. I've left mine in my other trousers.
Yeah. So
you've left yours wherever you've left it.
Mine's just, I know exactly where it is. It's just not here.
Yeah. So we are going to be using a different technology to have a workaround for that system. But that is so annoying.
I know, right?
I would. You know what? I actually put off getting the iPhone without the proper jack last time around.
Yes.
And I think I ended up with a 6.
Yeah, I think I had a 6 or 6S.
I think that was the last one. But now I've got to have this one, which is I don't know what
that's an 8, I think, isn't it? Yeah.
And now I've lost the jack.
So you haven't lost it. And it was one of those things.
Which would be more annoying in a car if you lost the jack and you had an issue with the tyre. Sorry, I digress.
More technology.
Yeah.
It was one of those things when and I'm pretty sure the iPhone 8 was the first one to not have the 3.5mm jack.
7.
I think, did the 7?
I think it was
I thought
7.
the 7 had it. Maybe it didn't.
No, I avoided a 7. I had a 6. Okay. That was it, yeah.
So the 7 there. And there was this massive thing of,
7?
we must have a headphone jack, blah, 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 blah. And
I was one of those people. I was at the front of the crowd. I had a placard that says, "Hell no, I want my hole."
And then he went to the Apple store and did the same thing. But yeah, it was there was this massive hoo-ha about it. Everyone going, no, we want our 3.5mm jack. And I was kind of on that band. I was like, but I've got a 3, and I don't want to mess around with things. But when I bought my iPhone 10, it came with the adapter, and I was like, great, because I can still use my old headphones, no problems. At which point I kind of gave up the whole thing about, what are you moaning about? They give you an adapter. Or, you join the 21st century and get yourself some Bluetooth headphones.
Okay, but I'm still annoyed.
However, now, because of this today, because we're going to have to try and call Shiraz. Now I'm annoyed. We don't have 3.5mm jacks.
I know, it is annoying. But the thing about it is, it kind of annoys me because I don't want to have an extra piece of kit and I have to carry an extra piece of kit in the wrong trousers or wherever because I haven't got it. And also, with the headphone, I can have my iPhone headphones, which have the lightning, but I can't charge it at the same time.
No.
So that's just really made my life difficult. I can't charge and listen or plug into something else at the same time.
It's because they want you to go over to Bluetooth headphones.
And that's not going to happen.
And what Apple want you to do is buy their AirPods, which are like £150 a pop.
Ooh, and that's eye-watering.
The fact that they're uncomfortable anyway, I ain't paying that amount of money.
No.
I don't know, have you ever worn the AirPods?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that. It's a trigger, honest. Have you tried wearing their AirPods?
No.
They're so uncomfortable.
No, I wouldn't, because I'd look a fool. Do you look a fool? They kind of
the big white
drop
thing.
down. They look like, you've poured some UPV glue. Is it,
your PVA glue.
PVA glue, that's it.
UPV glue.
I don't know. I'm making it up as I go along. You know that, anyway, we know what we're talking about. School glue.
Yeah, school glue.
So you got some school glue, and like a stupid child, you've poured it into your ear, or you've had it poured into your ear by another child.
Yeah.
Haha. But what... Yeah, great japes. But then what happens when you stand up, because you'd obviously do that kind of thing on your side.
Sure, yeah.
So you stand up, it's kind of dripped out, and you've got this drip of school glue.
Yeah.
Just coming out like a little white sideburn of glue.
It's like a little icicle that's forming, or what's it called? A stalagmite.
I saw a YouTube video. I think it was on YouTube, of this. This is like a school dining room.
Yeah.
And some kid goes over to some other kid that's got AirPods in.
Yeah.
And takes it out of his ear, swallows it, has a glass of water, and swallows his AirPods.
What?
How annoying would that be? I mean, he might get it back, but it'll have gone through the digestive system of the fellow
It won't
student.
be white when it comes out the other end.
It definitely won't be.
Oof. Yeah, but no, the earpods are really uncomfortable, and then the AirPods, which are the Bluetooth version,
Yeah.
I'm not paying £150 for them. Absolutely not.
I'm not paying £150 for anything.
Well, my Bluetooth headphones that I have for my computer here, they cost $300,
Yeah.
but they're decent. And
Yeah.
I know they're decent.
Decent stuff.
Yeah. But I mean, I sat at home the other week.
Mm-hmm.
I had them on for like 9 hours straight, and I didn't even notice they were there.
Yeah.
Because they were that comfortable.
Mm.
And the sound quality, and it's got auto noise cancellation. So that's the thing. I don't think you can get noise cancellation on the Apple AirPods.
Yeah.
And that's a big thing for me. I like noise cancellation.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to do the opposite of that.
We're going to make some noise.
We are going to make some
Make
noise.
some noise.
More to the point, the person who's going to make some noise for us is Shiraz. Shiraz Hempstock. We have got Shiraz with Done the Dirty, and then we're going to have a chat with her. So here we go. Done the Dirty.
Give me a reason to call out your name. You're still with her, she's still with you. You call me up, boy, you playing again. You're still with her, she's still with you. Love me, don't lose me, I'm lost in the dark. My eyes are open, you left your mark. Just saw you with her, now you watch me depart. Give me a call, say that I am the one. I know you shouldn't from what has become. It's become on the dice, so boy, we are done. Where'd you go? Where you gone? You'd say you stay, but then you run. I opened up, I let you in. Say you stay, I guess you win. Where'd you go? Where you gone? Say you stay, but then you run. You done the dice, so boy, we are done. Slip by, now you stood at my door. I'll let you in, you ain't gonna win. Pleading for me with your knees on the floor. I'll let you in, you ain't gonna win. Love me, don't lose me, I'm lost in the dark. Your eyes were closed, now you're falling apart. Just saw you with her, now you watch me depart. Say that I am the one. I know you shouldn't from what has become. It's become on the dice, so boy, we are done. Where'd you go? Where you gone? You'd say you stay, but then you run. I opened up, I let you in. Say you stay, I guess you win. Where'd you go? Where you gone? Say you stay, but then you run. You done the dice, so boy, we are. Yeah, I guess you were fun, but now two's become one. Yeah, you got me like ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, I guess you were cool. Yeah, but boy, you a fool. Yeah, you got me like ooh. Where'd you go? Where you gone? You'd say you stay, but then you run. I opened up, I let you in. Say you stay, I guess you win. Where'd you go? Where you gone? Say you stay, but then you run. You done the dice, so boy, we are done. Where'd you go? Where you gone? Say you stay, but then you run. I opened up, I let you in. Say you stay, I guess you win. Where'd you go? Where you gone? Say you stay, but then you run. You done the dice, so boy, we are done.
And that was Done the Dirty by Shiraz, who is on the line to us now.
How are you?
Hello, Shiraz. That was Done the Dirty. When did that come out?
Oh, Done the Dirt came out just at the end of 2018, around about December. I couldn't put a date on it because I'm awful at remembering things.
Just in time for Christmas, though, which is good.
Yeah.
Didn't quite make number one for Christmas.
No, not quite.
Have you got a Christmas tune in the pipeline for this year?
I don't. I'm not planned, but maybe it could be a last minute thing.
Yeah, we were thinking of doing a Christmas tune.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do some sort of collaboration. a Tuesday show and Shiraz Christmas fandango
Song. Just call it a song.
song. That would work.
It's the way to be set for the rest of your life. Come up with a really good Christmas song that gets played every year and just live off the royalties.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the way you do it.
Yeah. Anyway, you're far too busy for doing collaborations with the likes of us. You've been gigging a lot, doing festivals and bits and pieces. What have you got coming up?
I may possibly have the Sunshine Festival. All of my gigs tend to be last minute, which is a bit of a weird one. I always hold like a month in advance.
Right.
Awesome.
So I could have more.
Okay.
Not lined up.
So what kind of festivals have you done previously?
I did a local festival to me called the Mellow Festival. It was pretty, for like a local festival, it was pretty big and it was quite well known. But it's one of the better local festivals where I'm from.
Which is where?
Kidderminster.
Excellent. All right. You started doing gigs when you were 14 or something, didn't you?
I did, yeah. I had a singing teacher called Russell, and he set up for all of his students a little gig in like our local Starbucks coffee.
Oh, wow.
And it was quite a big turnout, actually.
All right.
But yeah, it was good fun. It's good practice. My first proper gig.
That's really good.
Talking of being young, we were talking about technology, and you would be classed as definitely a digital native. What's your favourite bit of technology? You've got to say a microphone, but apart from a microphone, what's your favourite bit of technology?
Oh, that's a hard one. That's not a hard one. My phone.
Yeah. I was going to say, that really can't be a difficult question for you.
It's the portal to your whole life, is it?
Yeah.
It is, literally. I wish not, but...
On your phone, you probably listen to a fair bit of music.
I do.
I'm assuming it's not all your own music. What kind of...
No.
What kind of... All right, you're not narcissistic, it's fine. What kind of stuff do you listen to?
I listen to like the genre of my kind of music, but I like weirdly enough, like I listen to like liquid drum and bass.
Okay.
Alongside a lot of other things that I'm really not fussy with the music I listen to. Like a lot of people will switch through the radio stations to kind of like find their song, if you want to put it like that. But
Right.
like, I'm not fussed. Like I could stick on heart and listen to some. Sorry, bear with me just a second. Apologies, my dog just started crying.
Oh dear. What kind of dog you got?
Little Jack Russell.
Oh, right. Does it bounce? Does it bounce when it barks?
No,
No, that's okay then.
well, it depends if it's the postman or not.
Does it bounce when it barks?
Yeah. So somebody once told me if a dog bounces when it barks, then it's not actually a dog. So
Oh,
because they shouldn't bounce at all.
he's like a little human.
Okay, fair. Oh. Anyway,
Okay.
back to the music stuff.
Yeah.
Liquid drum and bass, you were saying.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I've not long recently got into it. Like, I don't really like heavy drum and bass.
Right.
That's not kind of my scenery unless I've had a few to drink. But I don't know. Liquid drum and bass, there's just something about it. It's chilled, it's relaxed, but also it gives you a little bit of a kick, if you know what I mean.
Okay. What about rock music? Like
Um,
rock and roll, heavy metal, that kind of stuff.
at my age, like, a lot of girls go through their little phases of thinking they're some little indie grunge kind of girl. I used to listen to like new metal.
Nothing wrong. Don't laugh. There's nothing wrong with that. I grew up in the new metal age. Linkin Park, Papa Roach, all those people there. That's my genre.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't laugh at that.
Anyway, enough of that, Grandad.
Oh, shut up. It's your face.
So you've got the Sunshine Festival coming up. You've done a fair few other festivals over the last few years. What else have you got coming up in terms of new releases?
Well, I'm working on an EP at the moment, only very fresh, like in the past like week.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm working with some writers, and obviously we've just released like a remastered version of my song Rain.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going off the lines from that, and we're doing songs around the basis of like Done the Dirty and Simmer Down.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm happy to like get my first EP out and stuff, which
Okay.
is really exciting.
That's fantastic.
Do you have like a timeline for that?
No.
No, you're just going to do it as and when. We're not going to be bothered.
Have we been sent Simmer Down? Have we given that to us yet?
Oh, I can't remember, you know. I'm not very good with this stuff. I've got the worst memory going.
It's okay. You haven't. It's a big hint. So we'll look forward to that one coming through. Obviously, we played Rain a few times in the last series as well, and that you released again the remastered version on the 27th of June, and that's been well received as well, has it?
Yes.
Excellent.
We've also got a remix, which we'll look forward to in the next few weeks, but we are going to play Rain. Before we do that, can I ask you, Shiraz, what is the best way of finding out more about what you're up to online?
So, all of my social medias.
Mm-hmm.
So, my current Instagram, which I will be changing, but my current Instagram with all of my little dates and stuff is Shiraz Hope with 2 E's.
Mm-hmm.
My Facebook is just Shiraz Hempstock. You'll see my music page come up. And my Twitter is, I'm bad at remembering things, so I'm going to have to go onto my Twitter. It is for official Shiraz.
Yep.
And also my website. If you just type in my name on Google, my website will pop up, and that'll give you like loads of upcoming dates, loads of stuff about my music, and like local gigs that I might possibly be doing.
Fantastic.
Nice.
And if listeners have forgotten any of that, it's fine, because I think we'll probably have reference to that in the description on the podcast. We tend to share the odd thing online as well.
We do.
Of yours, which we will continue to do.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to thank you so much for coming onto the show. It's been quite a while trying to organise it. Hopefully at some point we'll get you down to the studio, which would be fun as well. Yeah, absolutely. We'll get you to sing for your supper. Oh, we'll have to give you some supper then. Anyway, it's Rain. We're going to play out to that. This is the remastered version. Thank you, Shiraz, for being on.
Thank you for having me.
Here comes the rain.
Who's Lorraine?
Here comes the rain again. Here comes my pain again. On my mind, I can't hide a choice from me. I'll hide from the storm. I'll keep myself warm. You remind me of who I really was. You make me smile with the way your body walks. And all the while I watched your mouth as you talked. Here comes the rain again. Here comes my pain again. On my mind, I can't hide it towards me. I'll hide from the storm. I'll keep myself warm. You remind me of who I really was. You look tired, your eyes adrift in a gaze. I miss how you promised me that this was not a phase. Here comes the rain again. Here comes my pain again. On my mind, I can't hide it towards me. I'll hide from the storm. I'll keep myself warm. You remind me of who I really was. Here comes the rain again. Here comes my pain again. On my mind, I can't hide it towards me. I'll hide from the storm. I'll keep myself warm. You remind me of who I really was. Here comes the rain again. Here comes my pain again. On my mind, I can't hide it towards me. I'll hide from the storm. I'll keep myself warm. You remind me of who I really was.
And that was Rain by Shiraz, and a real pleasure to talk to her today.
Indeed it was.
So thank you to her for coming on the show.
Yeah, finally we got her onto the show.
Yeah.
Which is fantastic.
Yeah, and I like that remastered version.
It's really good.
Yeah.
And the great news is, I think we talked about it, we've got the remix as well.
Yeah, we have a remix ready and lined up for playing in a couple of weeks. I assume whenever we can squeeze it in, we'll get it in.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for that, Shiraz.
Thank you, Shiraz. So, Ted, what is your first memory of the internet?
My first memory of the internet is at school.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, it was an email.
Okay,
I don't know if it was called an email at that point, but it was definitely... Look,
electronic telegram.
Yeah, look at this, children. We're going to send. Wouldn't have been called children. We were about 15 at the time. This is rather ages me slightly, but it's like we're going to send a message to the other side of the world.
Uh-huh.
And it all seemed a bit unspecified, and all seemed a little bit hazy. But there was lots of noises and modems and yeah. And then the teacher turned around and said, "There we go, it's done." And we got a message back. It was like, well, that means absolutely nothing to me.
Yeah, that means sod all.
Yeah. Well, okay, so fine. So that was my first experience of the internet. Basically, it was a little bit of a damp squib.
Yeah. Mine was, again, in school.
Yeah.
I think the internet had kind of taken off a little bit more and people were using it more and more.
Mm-hmm.
Still wasn't the information superhighway that it is today.
No.
But I remember using a program called Netscape Navigator.
Okay.
And we all thought it was the bee's knees. And you'd type in you had to type in http:// whatever.
Yeah.
And I remember we all typed this thing in and what's the website we went to? I'm pretty sure it was a porn website was the first thing that we went to. Because the teacher wasn't looking. And somebody just went, let's just type in porn.com.
Yeah.
So we did with the http porn.com. And it came up with this big red warning and said, adult content. I'm sorry, you can't access this site.
Oh, gosh.
And then the teacher looked around and went, what are you guys doing? Nothing, sir, nothing. It was great, but it took ages, and then like this little symbol in the corner with the E would be like spin around like the planet, like a planet on the other side. And I mean, we didn't have internet at home until way after most other people.
Yeah.
School wise, again, the internet wasn't really a massive thing until probably I left school.
Yeah.
Yes, we had a library with some computers in, and you could go in and search for porn and what have you. But for the trusted students, there was like a little back room where you could close the door and all this. You couldn't see the screens from the other side.
Hang on, trustees.
Like trustees.
The trustee.
Well, I was trying not to sound like porridge.
I know. I was about to say, where did you go to? A borstal?
Yeah. No, so we had like a little area in the library with the computers in, and then there was like this little back room with glass you could see in there.
Okay.
But all the computers were against, so you couldn't see the screens.
Yeah.
So
then Ray Winston walks in.
Yeah.
I'm the daddy.
Yeah. I'm the daddy now. Give us a fag. But so if you were one of the trusted students, you could go and use the back room for your internet searching, which I was, along with a few others.
Okay.
And all we did was search for porn.
Okay.
That's all we ever used it for.
Fantastic. That's a great story. Wholesome. And yes.
Actually, no, there is a website that I do recommend. It's called Pen Island.
Do you know, on that note, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, let's take ourselves away from your stories of childhood and go to something a little bit more wholesome, which is some fantastic rock music.
Yes.
I'll leave you to introduce these guys.
So, brand new track from Empyre. Their album comes out on Friday the 5th of July. This is a brand new track from that album. This is called New Republic. Enjoy.
Genocide, blood and tears in their eyes. Judy
That was episode 28 of The Tuesday Show.
And you can find us on Twitter by searching for @Tuesday_podcast, on Instagram and Facebook by searching @The Tuesday Show Podcast. You can find Ted on all of the mediums @TedJamesMedia, and myself @CJ Brookes
FM.
And you can send us an email, cjandted@thettuesdayshow.co.uk. But that is it for now. I'm CJ, he is Ted. I'm going to go and do something quite technological.
Excellent. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Sorry, can we start that again?
Sure.
Okay.
What was a spider there?